Hello, good evening everyone. Sorry we got a bit delayed with everything, but thank you so much for being here. I generally don't do this. I don't moderate and I don't sort of take the lead like this. But a little about why am I doing this and my relationship with Hussain sir. So while we belong to the same industry, we have known each other from my college days because sir happened to be my teacher for crime when I was studying journalism in mass comm. In fact, teacher, teacher for journalism crime beat, like the crime part of it.
Okay.
Like in fact, we have Devarati, who's also our, she was with me and we were together. So हमारा रिश्ता बहुत पुराना है and hopefully it will translate to both of us collaborating on something sometime. So quickly, I will. यहाँ बहुत सारे जर्नलिस्ट बैठे हैं तो प्लीज माफ करना मुझे if I don't do a good job of this. But let's begin the small panel discussion that we have with our lovely guests here. So सबसे पहले sir, because it's your evening, तो एक बहुत ही simple सवाल. I know a little bit of the story of आपने journalism कैसे चुना, जिसमें हम अभी नहीं जाएंगे. But journalism में आपने crime क्यों चुना? Sir, mic is there.
क्राइम को मैंने नहीं चुना, क्राइम ने मुझे चुना.
ऐसा कैसे हुआ?
मैं गया था इंडियन एक्सप्रेस में एक इंटरव्यू के लिए and I thought कि I'll become education correspondent or political correspondent और civic beat कवर करूँगा, क्राइम नहीं कवर करना था. So मेरे एडिटर ने मुझसे कहा कि मेरे पास एक ही बीट है, क्राइम बीट, वो कवर कर लो तो जॉब तुमको मिल जाएगा, नहीं तो नहीं मिलेगा. I said no, I'm not interested in doing this job. क्राइम जर्नलिज्म में नहीं करना चाहता हूँ. और मैं उठ के वहाँ से आने लगा. हालांकि इंडियन एक्सप्रेस में काम करने का सपना हर कोई देखता है, इंडियन एक्सप्रेस रिपोर्ट करने के लिए. ये 1985 की बात है. फिर जब उठने लगा तो उस एडिटर ने मुझसे कहा कि तुमको पता है सारे क्रिमिनल्स मुस्लिम हैं, दाऊद इब्राहिम, हाजी मस्तान, करीम लाला, समद शेख, सारे क्रिमिनल्स मुसलमान हैं, तुम भी मुसलमान हो. मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आ गया. My first reaction was, what is this generation? He said, why don't you become a crime journalist and make a difference? कि तुम अच्छे लोगों को भी बता सकते हो कि हैं सब बुरे लोग नहीं. I don't know क्या था, या maybe शायद I was too desperate, या maybe just kind of clicked something in my mind और मैंने वो जॉब स्वीकार कर लिया और ऐसे में क्राइम जर्नलिज्म.
और ये करते करते आप 30 साल गुजर गए.
30 साल गुजर गए. 30 years.
Okay, that's very interesting. A quick question to include all our guests in this. A very simple एक सवाल जो I think बहुत जहन में आता है मेरे, which is a very fundamental सवाल. Criminals or gangsters or are usually perceived by everybody to be evil, right? To be bad people. And here we are, coming from an industry, the artists that we are, the creators that we are, the actors that we are. We somehow, when we want to tell these stories, we want to find the humanness in them. How do you sort of come to terms with that as a writer, director, actor? Like where does your sense of right and wrong, where does it converge? Where does it make you feel ki I want to tell it and I want to get into the human side of it? Anybody? Vishal sir, we could start from you.
Actually, जो criminals हैं वो पहले तो humans होते हैं, so they have their families, they have their lives beyond, and it becomes a profession also. And moreover, for us, nobody is interested in a saint story. So we are always intrigued by a criminal or a crime. Nobody is interested in Vivekanand, but everybody would be interested in Daoud's story.
That's a strange dichotomy of the society itself.
I think it's a human psyche. It's nothing to do with society.
So you are saying we are more, as humans, we are more attracted to the dark and the...
Not the dark, but the crime side of it.
The complex side of it, not the simple side.
Yeah. So that's the reason, that everyone is attracted by underworld, mafia, crime.
Yes, Hussain sir, Ramu sir. Sir, like how do you, what attracts you about it? and how do you sort of tell yourself that, no, I want to tell this story and I'm going to find a way to tell this as humanly as possible?
See, taking off from Vishal what he said, the point is if a criminal will take life like a gangster and a doctor gives life, and no one wants to read about doctors. Yeah. So I think human beings by nature they're rebels, they're kind of, they want to announce, it's a social discipline, we are trying to get educated and control our emotions in the process rather than taking law into our own hands. But as a criminal, I think by nature he rebels and he goes against the system. And so I think that evokes a kind of a deep riddance. Even when you read a newspaper, you always get attracted to a criminal headline more than something which is happening good. Yeah, so I think that instinctive attraction towards the evil side, I think it's a part of human nature, which goes back to the animal instinct. You know? And I think that is why we are fascinated with crime stories. And after Mr. Hussain wrote so many books also, we're still waiting for his next book. I think he's a proof of that. You know? Yeah, so I think it's like for example, when I was making my film Satya, I always thought we only know about them either when they kill or when they die. What do they do in between? So in between they have to be human beings. There's no other choice. They won't be roaming around like Rakshas or something, you know. So I thought, and by doing that, you see, crime eventually is a legal word. You know, you're not supposed to do that and you'll be punished if you do it. But many times it can be a moral reason for why they're doing the crime. But moral is not legal, you know. So that is what it brings out the human side. This is my understanding.
So Jaideep, like you, we have seen you play a lot of bad guy roles, right? And we have also seen you play the good guy, right? Whether we talk about Patal Lok, you're on the right side of the law. I've seen you in 3 of Us, which you are absolutely wonderful. So I want to ask you, जब आपके पास दोनों तरह के roles आते हैं, is there a part of you? I mean, I heard you say, which is probably correctly, आपको script दी जाती है, whatever the role is given to you, you sort of do justice to it with what you have. लेकिन क्या कभी जब आपको एक everybody wants to be a good guy. Everybody wants to be known in the society as a good guy. So when you as an actor are representing the bad guy, is there a part of you that steps in and is, you know, a little conscious of कि यार ये मैं, should I be playing this, should I not be playing this? How does it work for you?
पहली बात तो जैसे आपने बोला कि जितने भी बैड कैरेक्टर्स या विलेनस कैरेक्टर्स लिखे जाते हैं, चाहे वो लिटरेचर में हो, चाहे फिर वो सिनेमा में हो, उनका जो ह्यूमन साइड है वो इफ यू डोंट शो इट, इफ यू डोंट कीप इट देयर इन द स्टोरी लाइन, it actually does not work for the audience or the reader because they think this is something with they cannot relate at all. It's out of their world, out of their imagination. So there is nothing that affects you as an audience or as a reader that it will not happen to me. But little thing, well, when you play a criminal character, there are 10 things which you don't relate to, but there are 3 things which you relate to. It can happen to you also. So that connection, makes you more vulnerable towards the dark side of that character. And while you're playing it, I always find it very interesting whenever you want to play a character, try to as humanize it as possible, even if it's not there, because it makes your audience and you as an actor to believe it that only there is nothing, complete darkness in any of the characters in the world, in the history of literature and cinema. As considered, sir made Makbul and Omkara. Iago, I read it somewhere, Iago is considered, with all critics of literature, Iago was considered the most amazingly written villainous character in English literature. But still, Iago is there. He has some, human side to it. So I think it's very interesting to see all the criminal characters. एक छोटा सा और very lighter note, जब हम बड़े हो रहे थे महाभारत देख रहे थे, गीता ज्ञान को जिस दिन जब 3 हफ्ते तक गीता पाठ चलता था, कृष्ण जी ज्ञान देते थे, सबसे कम भीड़ होती थी. जिस दिन अध्याय होते थे, सब लोग महाभारत के युद्ध देखने पहुंच जाते थे. सीता हरण के टाइम पे सबसे ज्यादा व्यूअरशिप होती थी. द्रौपदी चीर हरण के टाइम पे सबसे ज्यादा व्यूअरशिप होती थी. मुझे लगता है कि एक अंदर एक वो रहती है कि ये क्राइम देखने के बाद जब इनका अंत देखेंगे, इट विल गिव यू मोर सेटिस्फैक्शन. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जब आप क्राइम को लिख रहे हो, जो हम कहते हैं कि ग्लोरिफिकेशन ऑफ क्राइम, इफ यू गिव द रिजल्ट और रिपरकशंस ऑफ योर क्राइम इन द स्टोरी इटसेल्फ, you are not glamorizing it. You are giving the end to it. Okay, if you do this, it will happen to you. Something like that. It makes it very interesting as an actor to be the baddest one and get the result.
Thank you, Jaideep. Taking from what just Jaideep said, glorification, celebrating something. Do you think it's a maker's responsibility, the creator's responsibility, to be very careful about not glorifying the dark stories, the black stories or the bad characters? Or you think as a filmmaker, as a writer-director, you choose a certain narrative and you don't have to give a whole picture, or you don't have to bring it to an end to justify the means?
You see, to start with, taking from what Jaideep was saying, the human side is fundamental. One is because it is relatable. To show them as black, I think is very responsible. Because only when you see the human side, you tend to start understanding what is going wrong. If crime you think is like a disease, you have to look at the cause, and the cause is where the humanness will come. That's right. All of us are born in the same way. The same manner of parents will take care, but how is it that some of us become so-called criminals? And when you try to understand the reasons for why, that automatically will make them human. And that makes them even more real. And when they look real, you connect to the relatability of the story much more. Instead of trying to make them look dark. He's black, he's white, and that is not how humans are. The grey area. So I remember Mario Puzo, the writer of Godfather, said, people can't connect to a man who can shoot someone in the head, but they can connect to a man who makes spaghetti. So the guy who makes spaghetti shoots the guy, then even the murder looks believable. So which is what I did when Ritu Matre comes home, when his wife is nagging him. That is something everybody in the audience will go through. So that is the relatability factor. So when he goes and shoots somebody, that becomes real. That I took from Godfather. Yeah.
About glorification. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what is glorification? Is that the person who is doing bad things or evil things or committing a crime, and he doesn't get the repercussion of that, then it becomes a glorification. So as Jaideep said, कि उसको ग्लोरीफाई तो तब होगा, एक तो कॉज, जैसे रामू ने बोला कि उसका कॉज समझना, that's how we start the negative hero से कनेक्शन जो बनता है हमारा, वो इसीलिए बनता है कि we can understand why is he doing this crime, and sometimes we want him to win, sometimes we want him to kill that guy. So I think glorification is a very different thing.
Just to think कि that's what I'm saying कि आप अगर उनका consequences दिखाते हो of their actions, so there is a certain end that they reach in which the audience gets a message saying, okay, what they did in entirety, they might have had the reasons to do it, whatever reasons, but जो उन्होंने किया उसके consequences होते हैं. This is one thing to take back from. But I'm saying as a filmmaker, क्या ये जरूरी है कि आप उस एंड तक पहुंचे? What if you want to just show them not you don't want to get to the consequences of what they did. अगर वो आपका एक individual call है as a filmmaker, कि आपको कहीं लगता है कि are you sometimes a little pressurized by yourself or by how the fact that you are a filmmaker कि आपको वो consequences या आपको उस किरदार का redemption या उसका अंत एक तरीके से दिखाना पड़ेगा कि उसको लोग कॉपी ना करें, उसको वो इतना बड़ा सच ना मान बैठे?
आई थिंक वो तो कभी दिमाग में आता ही नहीं है एज ए फिल्म मेकर. आप उस कैरेक्टर का वाइंड करना आपको जरूरी होता है ना. इट्स नॉट दैट कि आपको कि लोग ऐसा ना करें, वो तो कभी दिमाग में, ये तो एज ए फिल्म मेकर्स और यू नो राइटर्स वी डोंट थिंक अबाउट दैट. पर ये है कि उस कैरेक्टर का पूरा एक आर्क खत्म होना जरूरी होता है. कि अब जैसे मकबूल में अगर वो अब्बा जी को मार देता है तो देन ही रिमेन्स इन दैट गिल्ट एंड डिनायल ऑफ दैट गिल्ट, जिसमें पागल हो जाता है. So it's not we don't say like
true to the character versus
we are not the social commentators, you know, like that. So we reflect society.
My next question being very again quite simple and moving a little towards women because we are celebrating Mafia Queens of India. To the three of you particularly, आप लोगों की जो फिल्में हैं, जो आपकी राइटिंग है, there are I have often seen, more than often seen, women being playing very, very important, very pivotal, and if not protagonists, they are also playing protagonists. But आप औरतों का आपकी फिल्मों में, आपकी कहानियों में एक बहुत अच्छी जगह आप उनको देते हैं. What makes women characters fascinating for you?
That's a wrong question to ask to men. I don't know what to say. Anyway, I think in the context of book being there, I think there are two things I was just going to ask Hussein also. See, somewhere I think there's a cliche in terms of man is women are generally called weaker, and now the weaker sex has become a mafia queen. That kind of intimidates men. You know, any powerful woman, I think, is much more powerful than a powerful man. So I think, and power is not gender. It's nothing to do with gender. It is to do with the deed and the act and the thought or whatever you call. I think to that extent, since we are talking in the context of this book launch, I feel I'm very interested to see what kind of research you made on those existing people across India. Yeah.
Yeah, to me personally, I think the females are stronger than men. And वो दिखता नहीं है, पर घर में भी जिसकी चलती है वो औरत की ज़्यादा चलती है. और आदमी जितना भी स्ट्रॉन्ग दिखाए, वो औरत के सामने, औरत के कंधे पर वो पड़ता है. औरत का जो मैंने अपने घर में देखा है, दादी में, ताई में, दे आर सो स्ट्रॉन्ग. यू नो, आदमी घबरा के रोने लगता है, बट वो उस वक्त औरत ऐसा जम के पकड़ के, यू नो, हाँ होती है. बट आई थिंक वो उनका इंस्टिंक्ट उनका बहुत सॉलिड होता है.
और रोना धोना,
हाँ वो तो हथियार है.
ड्रामा मतलब उनकी स्ट्रॉन्ग स्ट्रेंथ कहाँ से आ गई? आप कैसे चले? मतलब मर्द उनके आंसुओं के सामने हथियार डालता है, उनकी अकलमंदी के सामने नहीं. वो रो के
I don't think so कि उनके आंसू के साथ. I think वो एक उनका एक विजडम एक अलग होता है, और एक उनका और मैनिपुलेशन फीमेल्स के पास होता है. मैनिपुलेशन आप
इमोशंस के जरिए मैनिपुलेट करते हैं.
I mean whatever आप जैसे भी कह लें.
You are speaking from personal experience.
Not at all. I'm just saying कि मास्टर क्वींस जो होते हैं, उन्होंने मैनिपुलेट किया है.
And Vishal started from them being powerful, now we're coming to manipulation. And soon we'll come to cunning. But whatever women I know of in that.
Absolutely merciless.
This was a little extension of the question that I wanted. Do you think women make better gangsters, mafia heads? And if they do, why do you think so? And what is the edge you think women have over men? आपने थोड़े बहुत उसका जवाब दिया है, but
I think primarily because they have beauty apart from their power. So I think that makes a deadly combination. which men cannot use that. So the men will fall much more easier for beautiful women, not realizing their inner power.
सारा कमाल होता है। Women, don't you think that they take advantage of the looks and the hold over men because they are totally, charmed by the looks?
सर
आज ही वो क्या
एक तरफ से queens नाम रखा है, and now you are talking about women's evilness and power. क्या हो रहा है?
Mafia queen, मतलब सरगना की मुखिया, they are having a gang or they are having a whole syndicate. And they're ruling that syndicate because they're being manipulative, good looking or whatever you call it.
मुझे लग रहा है आपको ना कोई एक हेडलाइन चाहिए, एक कंट्रोवर्शियल, वो इसलिए आप उसमें लगे हुए हैं कि
मुझे नहीं चाहिए, मैं ऑलरेडी
वैसे भी बिल डिफीट हुआ है।
ठीक है सर।
Okay, sir, another question for Hussain sir. It's the first time in 30 years कि आपने और Veli ma'am ने, Veli ma'am and sir husband and wife, आप लोगों ने पहली बार 30 सालों में कोलैबोरेट किया है एक किताब के ऊपर। What took you so long?
ये बहुत मुश्किल जवाब है सर। ये किताब कई सालों से पक रही थी। We were not able to put together this book 12-13 साल से। We were thinking of writing, and then she thought she would write alone, and फिर मुझे लगा मैं लिखूंगा, फिर वो झगड़ते रहे। It took 10 years for us to agree to write the book.
So झगड़ते 10 साल गुजर गए।
Well, debating, I would say we were debating, creative debate.
And how was the process?
So we thought we'll never write it together.
Okay, let's see.
फिर कभी नहीं लिखी।
We'll wait for the future to tell us about that. One last question to all of you. Sorry, we are focused a little more on women today. We spoke about women.
जयदीप से एक सवाल करना चाह रहा हूँ।
हाँ, please.
जाने जहाँ का जो कैरेक्टर आपने प्ले किया है,
जी सर।
क्या लोग वाकई में ऐसे होते हैं क्या? जिस तरह से आपने अपनी बलिदान किया तो उसके लिए करीना कपूर के लिए, जो आपसे प्रेम भी नहीं करती है?
सर आई होप ऐसे होते हैं, क्योंकि आप अगर एकदम इवल सोच सकते हैं तो ये भी तो सोच सकते हैं।
For me, I just thought कि first of all, करीना कपूर का character, not having any sympathy, just using you for her benefits. I thought देखिए again बता रहे कि औरतें manipulative, evil और उसका इस्तेमाल करती हैं। उन्होंने पूरी तरह आपको प्रयोग किया उस फिल्म के अंदर। तो मेरा कहना क्या पुरुष वाकई सीधे, इतने सादे, इतने submissive?
सर हो सकते हैं, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगर नारीश्वर का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है अगर वो नहीं होता तो शायद ये लोग नहीं हो सकते। तो बट आई जेन्युइनली बिलीव एज अ रीडर, एज अ राइटर, एज अ एक्टर, एज अ पर्सन कि ऐसा हो सकता है। अगर फीमेल सब में से हो सकती हैं और किसी के लिए कुछ ऐसा कर सकते हैं तो आई एम श्योर एटलीस्ट कुछ परसेंटेज तो मेल भी ऐसे हो सकते होंगे। आई होप एंड आई बिलीव कि ऐसा होता हो।
लड़कियां माफिया क्वींस हो सकती हैं, तो लड़के ऐसे क्यों नहीं हो सकते?
Well, I mean, the character that was extremely smart and intelligent character. The guy that Jadid played in the movie, वो बहुत smart आदमी था और बहुत चीजें smart भी कर पाता है, लेकिन उस औरत का कि उसको use कर रही है।
It's called इश्क। I'm sure आपने किया होगा।
Infatuation.
इंटरेस्टिंग चीज थी सर उस कैरेक्टर में, जो आपने भी बताया। उस आदमी की लाइफ में दो पैशन थे और वो दोनों ही फ्रंट्स पे हारा। That's the point. Otherwise, he's the best man. He's the most intelligent man to handle everything around the world. Mathematics and love. दोनों ही पोस्ट पे हारा। Now उसको पता है कि एक पे तो कभी नहीं जीत पाऊंगा। शायद एक पे जीत गया अगर ये एक तरफ हो गई। तो I think that was the motive to write somebody to write that character and make it more believable कि शायद एक फ्रंट पे अभी भी I have options to win with that love and passion of mathematics.
बहुत nicely executed, बहुत बढ़िया।
Thank you, sir.
Ramu sir, one question to you before we move on. Where have you been? And are we going to see you soon bringing something to us?
No, I just finished a horror comedy called Police Station Nebul. So that's going to release sometime in June, and I'm starting my next film in July.
That's lovely to know.
पुलिस स्टेशन में भूत
Police station में
भूत ही होते हैं वहाँ पे।
A horror comedy, when Ramu sir told me about this, it being a horror comedy, I'm like, it's a genre that nobody relates that genre with you, and it's so amazing that you're sort of, coming back with something like this. So best wishes on that. A quick question to all of us, all of you again. उसके उसके बाद आई थिंक विल मूव ऑन टू क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम देम, क्योंकि औरतों की बातें हो रही हैं. डू यू थिंक, इट्स अ क्वेश्चन टू ऑल ऑफ यू सर, क्या आपको लगता है कि जो दुनिया की पावरफुल पोजीशंस हैं, इफ women were on most of those positions, do you think it would be a different world?
Yeah, I think it would be definitely a different world, and I think it will be a better world. The mothers, you know,
In what way, sir? Like,
Not
if you-
chaotic.
No, I think they manage like the way they manage home so good. They will finally the world is like the home. They will manage it better.
I think that there is potential of the world going totally wrong. There are so many women leaders around. आपने
saying all politically incorrect answers there.
नहीं,
The book on Dr. Queen said.
इस देश में इमरजेंसी जो है कभी नहीं हुई, सिर्फ एक ही बार हुई थी. क्यों मुझे आपको पता है. माय होल पॉइंट इज के बांग्लादेश से लेके पाकिस्तान में चले जाइए और या और पूरे चले जाइए, आपको जहाँ भी एक औरत हेड ऑफ द स्टेट या कोई जगह दिखेगी, आपको वहाँ लफड़ा बहुत दिखेगा. क्यों? माय पॉइंट इज दैट आई एम टोटली लव विद वुमेन. फॉर मी
सर, अभी लफड़ा कम है दुनिया में with men ruling.
अभी कंट्रोल्ड है, उसके बाद अनकंट्रोलेबल हो जाएगा, टोटली एक ब्रह्मांड तक पहुँच जाएगा.
Okay.
Well, if Melania Trump becomes the president and not Trump, I am not able to imagine the world.
That's what I'm saying, that's my point.
I mean, to start, I think jokes apart, I don't think we can generalize just because not all women won't think the same, all men won't think the same. I think it's very particular people. So I think it cannot be generalized answer.
Is there a particular quality of women that gives them an edge over men in general, on a serious note?
See, I think women by nature they're more suspicious, they're not trusting and they think a lot and they don't take decisions impulsively. So to that extent, theoretically it seems they could be better leaders.
जी बताओ. नहीं, मैं बिल्कुल मानता हूँ बात कि जैसे सर ने कहा, आनंद विशाल सर ने, कि घर चाहे आपको कितना ही बाहर से लगता हो कि इट्स अंडर मैन्स कंट्रोल, बट एक्चुअली इट्स अंडर वुमेन्स कंट्रोल. दैट आई स्ट्रांगली बिलीव. आई हैव सीन माय नानी, दादी, माँ, एवरीबॉडी. सो या, बट आई थिंक अ गुड बैलेंस विच ऑलवेज मेक्स द वर्ल्ड बेटर. ऐसा नहीं कि आज पावर पोजीशंस पे नहीं है औरतें, बहुत सारे जगहों पे हैं, हेड ऑफ स्टेट्स हैं, फाइनेंस में हैं, दुनिया भर के इंडियन आर्मी, दुनिया भर की आर्मी कमांडोज हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि एवरी पावरफुल पोजीशन इज हेड बाय मेन ओनली. सो आई थिंक द कॉम्बिनेशन इज ऑलवेज गुड टू मेक द वर्ल्ड अ बेटर प्लेस. बट डेफिनेटली वो केयर और जो एक प्रोटेक्शन की जो फील होता है वो फीमेल्स में बहुत अच्छा होता है.
Okay, with this, my questions come to an end. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. And if the audience has any questions, we are open to receiving them. We have 10 minutes, so yeah. If mic किसी को देना है तो वहाँ दे सकते हैं. Something.
That you all have. Of course, I heard about the glorification of crime. Somehow, what I feel is crime is all based on the tolerance of the individual and the society. And it is going to be very different for each scenario, each person, each culture. So everything originates from the basic trust and the respect and the love that every people would have with each other. But then when we talk about glorifications, it seems like it's like more like a jazzy thing that we want to project, or is that what the client, the audience really wants to see it and enjoy it with a thrill? What's the real drive?
So basically, you are asking कि the question is slightly confusing. आप से आप जब glorification बोल रहे हैं, तो are you saying entertainment versus really?
Yeah.
See, to start with, I'm just saying glorification, but I think you is answering what you said actually. If you take the greatest hit of all time in India, in Sholay, now Gabbar Singh is supposed to be hated because he killed the family, cut his hands off, and people loved him, and that is for entertainment. I don't think they loved him as a character, they loved the performance of Amjad Khan. And coming to a more realistic film, when if you call it romanticizing instead of glorification, like if you see the human side and you also feel an empathy for the gangster or a criminal, because you connect to the human side. So to show them as human also, some people can say it's glorifying them, But that is precisely the point what we were discussing. Unless we see the human side, we won't be able to understand and relate to that. Yeah.
Thank you. So basically the need of the society.
Hi, hello everyone, good evening. So I heard the entire conversation and wanted to add something saying, women are inherently, they have pain instilled in them, so they don't need to seek out war to feel it, and whereas men, we don't know how to experience pain, so that's why I think they go to war. Having said that, about your book, sir, I want you to know, since you have included your wife and you've included women protagonists and characters, are women glorified here, or you've given a perspective where women have seeked out a darker side as opposed to men because of consequences, or because they were triggered in because usually they're nurturers, right?
That's already the title, he said queens. And after that you are going to question.
So I also belong to marketing, so I know if you want to sell, you call women queens, and if you want to...
You should read the last chapter of my book, which you will see that I've said that how women are like beautiful flower and don't judge them. So now if this beautiful flower can be poisonous also, so padhiye, you will like it. I mean, in my opinion, I hold women high esteem for various reasons. But I want to say that अच्छा है वो अच्छा और बुरा. The only thing is that women, वो छोटी सी माची की तीली एक पेट्रोल के बड़े ऐसे टैंकर में आग लगा सकती है. Women are given up doing that. So I'm just saying that, which is why this story and Mafia Koi and all those things we're going to read this.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Vishal sir, can I have a question please? Sir, it's like, it's all about glorification of the crime, the criminal, the violence. So like Ramu sir said earlier also, we used to celebrate Gabbar Singh or Mocambo. But in today's era, when we see a lot of crime happening all around, do you think, like we see that cinema is a mirror of society. So do you think this violence can actually affect the youth of today's era in real life? Because even in Bollywood, we are seeing today's era, violence and crime is steady.
मतलब आपका क्वेश्चन क्या है मुझे समझ में नहीं.
मुझे ये पूछना था कि do you think in today's era in Bollywood, when we see violence and crime is being selling, so do you think that can have a bad impact on the society, especially the youth, where we see so many crimes?
I think जितना वायलेंस सोसाइटी में है उतना फिल्मों में नहीं. जितना हमारी रियल लाइफ में हम लोग वायलेंस देखते हैं उतना हमारी फिल्मों में कुछ भी नहीं. तो आई थिंक कि इट्स द अदर वे अराउंड, कि जो सोसाइटी में होता है वो फिल्मों में आने लगता है. ये नहीं होता कि फिल्मों में जो होता है वो सोसाइटी में, तो फिल्मों में बहुत अच्छी बातें होती हैं वो कभी सोसाइटी में नहीं आती.
अरे इधर जनता वाइट कराते नहीं, वाइट कराते जनता वाइट चाहिए ना, इसमें ऑडियो वॉडियो नहीं है, इसमें ऑडियो नहीं है. चलो विजुअल मारो, विजुअल है कम क्लोज.
बंद करो, बंद करो, मत 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 करो.
जो Come close. Come close.